India has started taking the help of what can be termed baseless evidences to hit back at Nepal's newly released political and administrative map. Even as Nepal has been emphasizing on bilateral negotiations to resolve any border disputes between the two countries, India has unilaterally started criticizing Nepal's move. The scenario is likely to aggravate relations between the two countries in the coming days. We have a report.
The Indian Ministry of External Affairs has alleged Nepal of unilaterally including Indian territory in the new map released by Nepal. India has also stated that Nepal's move is against the spirit of diplomatic negotiations to resolve any disputes between the two nations. Stating that Nepal's new map is an artificial enlargement, India has said that the map was not acceptable to them. The press release issued by the Indian Foreign Ministry also states that Nepalese leadership will create a positive atmosphere for diplomatic dialogue to resolve the outstanding border disputes between the two countries. However, when we take a look back at even recent history, it is evident that India has bridged the process of diplomatic dialogues on a number of occasions. It may be recalled that in 2015, when India and China agreed to use Nepal's Lipu Lake as a business transit, Nepal had issued a diplomatic note seeking clarification from both India and China. It was only China who responded at that time, while India had ignored Nepal's call for clarification. Likewise, in November 2019 too, Nepal had proposed a diplomatic initiation when India released a political map by encroaching 400 square kilometers of Nepalese land in the Lipu Lake and Kalapani region. India not only ignored Nepal's calls for dialogues but went on to construct and inaugurate a roadway via Lipu Lake to Mansarovar in Tibet region. India continued to sideline Nepal's call for foreign secretariat-level talks to resolve the issue. And now that Nepal has released the new political map by including territories up to Limpiathura, India has stepped up aggression towards Nepal. It has been noticeable that India, for over 4 decades, has been trying to give validity to its encroachment of Nepalese territories and making excuses to avoid diplomatic initiatives. Despite the formation of the Eminent Persons Group that was initiated by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself to address outstanding border issues, the Indian side ironically has refused to receive the report prepared by the EPG. Despite the encroachment of its own land, Nepal has always demonstrated restraint and floated diplomatic calls as a means to resolve the border dispute. However, the southern neighbor has repeatedly dominated Nepal, calling Nepal's move at the behest of China or enforcing blockade at the time when the nation was reeling in the aftermath of 2015 April earthquake, and now inaugurating a road link using Nepalese land at Lipu Lake during the times of COVID-19 pandemic. According to the experts on Nepal-India relations, the Indian hegemony is destined to invite troubled days ahead as far as the relations between the two countries are concerned.